I'd like to welcome everyone out to our October roundtable. So excited with me today is we have some fabulous panelists that we're so excited to be able to see you guys today and talk to you a little bit about tricks of home treatments. Little pun on the upcoming holiday on Monday. Just so everyone, we can make sure and have these housekeeping items taken out of the way initially. If someone can just type into that little chat and make sure that you can see us, that you can hear us, and that you can see my screen. Sometimes it's fun to say where you're calling in from and where you're watching from, and we always love to hear that. Woohoo! Looks like we have some people up in Idaho, Nevada, Arizona, Kentucky, Florida, Minnesota, Colorado, Carolina, everywhere. That's where I love to make sure that everybody can hear us and see us. So we're so excited. My name is Tiffany McLaughlin, and I'm part of the Lyra Clinical Education team. And with me today on our roundtable is we have Miss April Mitchell, who is a business development representative as well as our sales manager. Then we also have Miss Katie Snyder, who is over on the East Coast with our Central East Coast Business Development Partner Representative. And then we are so excited to be able to welcome Miss Monica. Monica is over in Poland, and she is one of our Lyra Clinical International Ambassadors. So we're so excited that Monica had the opportunity and was available to be able to join us today for this super fun roundtable.
Welcome.
So with that, one of the things that we want to keep in mind is if you do have any questions, that you can type those into the chat, and then we will kind of gradually talk through those, and then we will also have that question and answer session at the end of our actual presentation. So without further ado, let me click on some of these here. 1 second, and let's get started. So if you haven't guessed, oh, excuse me, Monday is Halloween. And so with that, one of the fun things, I apologize, went down the wrong pipe. Oh my goodness. So if you haven't guessed, that Monday is Halloween. And so we are so excited that we have the ability to be able to kind of do some fun tricks with some of our home treatments that we have. So with that, we've introduced a brand new mask here at Lyra Clinical. And we know that masks are one of those essential players in Lyra Clinical skincare system. And we need to utilize those home care. Excuse me. April, can I
feel like maybe Tiffany's having a little trick played on her with our tricks for home treatments. And so we are going to talk about masks for home treatment, which I get really excited about this because I became pretty obsessed with the benefits of between clinic visits, taking the skin to the next level outside of our daily routine. And masks are one of the ways that we can do that. And as we dive into each of these masks, we are going to have the ability to dial into some of the magic, so to speak, of what makes the Lyra clinical masks so very, very effective. So, Tiffany, are you back? Did you break the spell?
I'm back. I greatly apologize. There was like some kind of something that took over me and decided wanted to make me cough as much as possible. So whatever, wackiness. But absolutely, one of the things that I really like to emphasize with our masks is the fact that they can easily be incorporated into those home treatments. One of those vital things that we need to make sure that we're incorporating into our Lyra clinical skincare system as a whole that our clients are using at home, but also they are so much fun to use in our back bar as well. We absolutely like to mix and match And that's where we can really create these super fun, as I like to say, kind of those mixologies or your fun little recipes that you like to use with all of those different types of masks. One of the things is one of the things that we want to remember is the fact that we want to make sure that when our clients are continually coming in for those maintenance treatments, we want to make sure that we are reassessing the skin every single time, because sometimes those home treatments are one of the best ways to just slightly alter or slightly adjust their home care program so they have the ability to possibly adapt to a different lifestyle, adapt to a different season. Maybe it's because of the weather, they've moved, what have you, but also has the ability to maintain that skin's integrity. And so we can make sure that our barrier function is working properly, that we're still continuing that cellular skin renewal. All of those things are going to come into play and make sure, and masks is a beautiful way to do that. So what we've done is each one of our panelists today has chosen one of their favorite masks that they like to incorporate into different and various home treatments. There might be a little or a couple in-clinic tricks that we like to incorporate into that as well. So you can see here that we have kind of one from almost every single line. Our ice refining mask, the Mystique Cryo Mask, the Biohydrating Mineral Mask, and then our brand new recently launched Pro Brightening Mask. So I'm going to turn the time over to Miss April, and she is going to talk a little bit about one of her favorites, the Ice Refining Mask.
Tiffany is exactly correct. This has, for a very, very long time, been a staple in my home care treatments, but I also, as a master esthetician in the state of Utah, I absolutely love this for in treatment. But between visits, this is something that can truly change the way your clients interact with the skin. We live in Utah and we are just about to hit the what we call the inversion season, where we have a lot of pollution, we have a lot of toxins in the air, people are burning wood in their fireplaces, and we have that mountain, and then we're in the valley, and all that stuff gets locked in. And so detoxifying the skin with the powerful charcoal and the kaolin clay that are the base of this ice refining mask. In fact, let me show you. We have this beautiful gray texture that is going to solidify on the skin. So we start out, and it's going to start out kind of almost like a nice soft dove gray. And as it dries, it will actually get quite hard, almost like chalk. And at that point, we really can see the detoxification happening in the skin. So what happens is we take two hydroxy acids. We have an alpha and a beta. We have a little bit of lactic acid, which is my favorite alpha hydroxy acid because it is fantastic for helping with hormonal imbalances, brightening the skin, hydrating the skin. I'm absolutely obsessed with lactic acid. But when we combine it with a little bit of salicylic acid and we're able to break down some of that stratum corneum as well and help to manage that sebaceous activity, that mask is going to work even better when it comes to detoxifying, brightening, and just overall refinement of the skin. Now, I saved my favorite part for last, and that is the double ingredient technology, pore refining. We have niacinamide and we have mask tech, both amazing ingredients for pore refining. And I know most of you, if not all of you, both personally and for your clients, we're obsessed with our pores, right? We're obsessed with them. How many times a day in your clinic do you hear, oh, my pores, they're so big, they're so dark, my pores, my pores. This happens. And one thing that I know is that everybody has pores. They're actually a part of our skin anatomy. But being able to refine and detoxify is going to create beautiful, bright, healthy skin that we're all looking for. So the key ingredients, and when I'm talking to a client about the ice refining mask, I'm focusing on detoxifying from environmental pollutants as well as daily life, because life happens. I also talk about the gentle exfoliation that we get to experience with the alpha and the beta exfoliation. And then I introduce the magic of pore refinement with that mask tech, that exclusive ingredient to Lyra Clinical, and of course niacinamide, one of my favorite ingredients. Ladies, what do you think? How do you use this mask at home or in clinic?
April, I totally agree with you that it cleanses the skin very nicely and it's actually drawing the stuff out of the pores. I love to use it with lifting mask for sure. Not only for me, but also for my clients, especially for those who has rosacea, because I feel this combination makes an amazing formula to calm down the skin, to actually detoxify the skin. So I would definitely recommend this combination. And this is how I apply it. I apply first detox. I don't mix it. I don't mix it together. I just apply first refining mask on the pure skin, cleansed skin, let's say after then customize the cleanser. But then on the cleansed skin, I apply refining mask. Then I wait a little bit, not until the mask gets really hard, really dry. I wait like 2 minutes, let's say, not even. I control it. And then I apply the lifting mask, and then I slowly start massaging it. Then I get this nice formula, and then I keep it for like, I don't know, another 10 minutes. Depends. I just
Feels really nice.
I know. And then try it on your rosacea client. You will see amazing, like calm down the skin. Like literally, you will see the difference. How the redness goes down. And for me, I like to use this mask with mist, hydrating mist. I just wait a little bit, of course. Once I apply the mask, I just spread it, around my face, or maybe that's just I spread, I just, dose it on my hand, then I apply it, and then massage it. So I like this like creamy form of this mask. So then I feel like, it's more comfortable for my skin, So that's how I use this mask. There's another trick, but we'll tell you later with this mask.
So Katie, where you live in Pennsylvania, I think you probably have a little bit more humidity than myself, as well as April. And with that, so with your clients, when they're using that ice refining mask, what's one of the functions that you like to use it with?
So, like we said, in clinic, there's lots to use. I think one of the most hero ways that I hear it used is mixed with the polisher, right? For extractions. We see that used all the time. Maybe a little bit of steam or moist towels, warm towels to kind of loosen all of those impactions. Make extractions very, very simple and a little bit more user-friendly for your clients, which is always a positive thing. One of my favorite ways to use it at home is, I'm not acne prone, but I will tell you, even as a licensed professional, when I do get a breakout, I will pick it until it dies, and I cannot, keep my hands off of it. I know it's taboo, right? It's so taboo. I will make something that is not even visible to the human eye, and I'll make it a glitter on my face. So one of my favorite ways to use it is to apply the ice stick right underneath it. So on those acne lesions, give it a little extra treatment, maybe even take the ice globe and cool it off before I put the refining mask over it, and then let that mask kind of go to work. But the peppermint and that ice stick and the extra ginger is going to kind of cool it, and it's going to keep my hands off of that little acne lesion. So I think it's a great way to combo those two products up and just enhance that, the amazing ability of the refining mask.
I think one of the nice things is that we look at is the fact that we've kind of each all talked about something specific, but definitely skin conditions that are different but can still utilize the same product in a different way. I'm with Katie. I absolutely love ice refining mask and then utilize the polisher on top. Fabulous disincrustation, but just makes your skin so baby smooth. Shower that your clients can do as a home treatment. It works amazing. Even just taking a thin layer all the way over the skin, especially if your client struggles with that really oily surface and they have a lot of surface oil. This is where you do allow it to dry completely. It has the ability to really just absorb any of that excess and we have the ability to give them a nice clean palette in the morning for them to be able to use.
Yeah.
Our next mask that we have that we're looking at is going to be our Mystique Cryo Mask. So a little bit newer in the Lyra mask lineup. I know it's one of Monica's favorites. You can see here in our little cauldron, wink, wink, it is a mastic branch because we have a Mystica within our actual cryo mask. So what are some of those key benefits that you absolutely love to mix and match with the cryo mask, Monica?
Yes, happy Halloween, right? It could be the best if you don't have a costume. But I'm gonna show you and present if you have if the audience didn't see the mask before. So it's like a two parts of the mask. And then this is what you do. You just remove the back, and then you have like a kind of like a nice jelly consistency that sticks to your skin and gives you this coolness because of the freeze dried Mastiha. And also it has peptides. It also has tightening benefits and retains water in the skin, brings the like a radiant looking skin, and you can actually combine it like in totally different ways, this mask with like a home treatment. Like I agree with you, Katie, like once you do anti-acne treatments, for example, and your skin is like hot, right? After the salicylic acid and removing the dead skin, then you apply this and you already feel like a nice relief on your skin. Even like me as a professional esthetician, when I see on my client's face like the redness that is like kind of like after, I don't know, like when you keep the Vita Bright too long or pumpkin too long. So I would apply Hydra Infusion, BioHydra Infusion first, because it gives you also relief to the skin, removes the it's anti-inflammatory, removes the redness. It's colloidal silver and gold in there, so it right away repairs the skin and calms the skin. And then this like cooling kind of, instead of giving them like a cold tower, you just give them the beautiful mask that also brings the benefits for the skin. And this one also can be combined in when you go out, for example, and then you just do your treatment, home treatment, like blanket home treatment. My favorite is actually combining the Pro Pets. Don't be afraid of the Pro Pets before you go out, because definitely it will give you this beautiful tightness looking skin, hydrated looking skin with this mask. Oh my God, this is like you just had a plastic surgery, seriously, like in a good way, because like after Botox, like not plastic surgery is too much, like Botox, because definitely your skin will look much younger with all the peptides that you put on the skin, with all the Pro Pets. I believe there are 7 different chemical peels and peptides, so definitely it will nourish your skin, it will hydrate your skin, it will exfoliate your skin, it will boost your skin. So definitely this is the product that I would combine the mask with when you go out. And of course it depends, like after, of course, you have to apply serums. So my favorite serum will be Prolite serum, definitely. It's like all the time with me. Hydra Infusion, if I could choose, also firming serum. This is the best combination. And if you take care of the skin like you know, regularly, you don't need heavy makeup. So of course BB cream. So there's
Now,
a lot, like Tiffany, you asked me to choose the best of the best. I can't. I just, you know, I choose all.
So one of the things I know that now, April, now I think you mentioned that you really like Pro Firming Serum with the cryo mask.
Yeah, anything about the Pro Firming Serum, I'm obsessed with it. For one thing, I have pigment and I'm 45 years old. I need the firming peptides. I need the hexyl resorcinol from that firming serum. So when I'm using it, the cryo mask at home, I like to massage that Pro Firming Serum into my skin first, let it rest, and then I apply the cryo mask over the top of it and leave it on the skin, watch an episode of something fabulous, and then take it off, and my skin looks absolutely beautiful. And then I finish off with, of course, my obsession, the Mystique Illuminating Beauty Oil. And that's one of my little treats that I give to myself at home I try to do it once a week, but sometimes I will alternate with other things, but at least twice a month with the cryo mask, with a little bit of firming serum first, cryo mask, and then sandwich it in with that Mystique Beauty Oil.
Yeah.
So Katie, what's some of the things that I know that you have some amazing eye treatments that you like to do. Is the cryo mask part of that?
It is. So, the Mystique line has the amazing perfecting eye, right? So we're going to have a lot of those same ingredients, so that mass tech technology in there, but as well as those amazing peptides to not only focus on the fine lines and wrinkles that we see around the eye area, but also the eyeless, which is going to depuff, and the haloxol, which is going to help with those fine lines, the dark circles. So kind of adding that cryo mask on top, and again, utilizing the jade rollers or even your ice globes, if you can kind of get a little bit of extra cooling effect and helping even depuff even more. It's a fantastic add-on to not only an in-treatment protocol, but also at home. They can just extend that life, and we're busy, we all look tired most of the time, so kind of depuffing a lot of the excess puffiness around the eyes and just making us look and feel the best that we can. These products are going to do just that. They are going to go hand in hand, and they work amazing together. So definitely try that perfecting eye under the cryo mask. It's a win-win for sure.
Well, I think especially now where the seasons are kind of tweaking and changing and it's getting darker, it's almost like my body's like, nope, not time to get up yet.
No,
I'm like,
no.
come on, I get up.
Oh. We want you to look gorgeous.
Gorgeous. See what you did there. And I forgot to mention about this mask, because I think it's amazing that actually you can reuse it. When you use it for yourself, definitely, when you're gentle, definitely you can reuse it. And then even like for more cooling, you can keep it in your fridge. So I tested, it works amazingly. And then, I just use it and then put it back and then use it. So definitely, and I love the ability in Lyra products. I love this ability that you can actually customize back and forth the way you need. So this is amazing. You can mix stuff, the synergy with the ingredients, they collaborate, and then it's amazing.
As we move on, our next candidate is going to be our biohydrating mineral mask with Miss Katie. One of those masks where recently reformulated a couple of years ago, where we just like, you know what, we need to make it all that much better, much better. Oh dear, that was some bad grammar. Make that all that much better with some of those new ingredients that we have available. So Katie, how is your biohydrating mineral mask so much fun this fall season?
Yeah, so I think, all of us, no matter where we are in the country or the world, we are seeing that change of seasons, and our skin may be, feeling it a little bit, right? And I think the biohydrating mineral mask is that perfect mask to help restore and to kind of help kind of balance things out with the changes that we're feeling. We're going to have vitamin C in here to help with antioxidant support, also protection, during the day, and regeneration in the evening, depending on if we're utilizing it in the treatment room or at home. For me, the mineral support of this mask is where it's at, right, guys? I mean, we have the copper, we have the zinc, we have magnesium, the silver, the gold. So I mean, every mineral in here to give back to the skin and to help with that depletion. So again, making the skin function the way it's supposed to function. Those probiotics, again, safeguarding the skin, making sure that it is protected. And then all of the brightening benefits, right? We have that green tea, which is going to help calm. We have the bearberry and the licorice. So we are focusing not only on hydration, restorative properties, and the pigmentation as well. So it really is just a hero mask. And I don't know if you guys have ever seen it, but it has like this beautiful golden color, right? And it just kind of glides on the skin. So if you're looking for in treatment like a a mineral conductor to your microcurrent, this is a great mask to use on the skin. You can also add some of the biohydra infusion in with this. So it's going to give you a nice slide and you'll be able to do your microcurrent. But you can also have a lot of fun with this mask as you can add other products into it, like retinol, either the mineral retinol or at home, the pro retinol cream, kind of buffering that retinol absorption into the skin, but still making it a really beneficial treatment that can stay on the skin a little bit longer. Again, that's one of my favorite ways to use this at home is that retinol cream buffered in with this. Leave this on for, like April said, go watch something fabulous or do something fabulous, your nails or your toes or something, and then remove it. And that retinol and this combination of the mineral support and all the brightening benefits are just going to enhance it even more. Something I was just telling the ladies earlier is with that change of season, my body skin, so from the neck down, it is definitely feeling the cooler weather temperatures here in Pennsylvania. And I mixed this with the silk souffle last night and I left it on my skin as like a body mask. And let me tell you, my skin feels like velvet this morning. It is so hydrated.
I'm trying it.
Great.
I'm doing that tonight.
Do it, guys. I highly recommend it. And honestly, think about the holidays coming up. How cute would it be for a biohydrating mineral mask and a silk souffle in a little bag together and with gift cards or, promoting it in your spa? How fun would that be for a little holiday treatment, a body mask? I mean, hello.
Well, masks do make great holiday gifts, I do have to say. I mean, they're so versatile in that regard. And so that is where, masks are certainly definitely fun. I love to combine the mineral mask with my caviar cream, whether it's, I'm doing that at home and finishing with the caviar or doing that in clinic. It's a fabulous treatment and it just really just kind of ups that luxury level, in my opinion. It's not just giving the luxury, but it's also adding that clinical correction and that clinical aspect of it as well, which I really, really like. So what about April? How's some of your favorites with the mineral mask?
So I have two. I know I kind of held up three fingers, but I really just meant two. I have two. If I'm in clinic and I'm working on somebody's skin in clinic, then the professional only green power mixed with a biohydrating mineral mask. There's actually a demo video for the morning mist protocol that actually, I believe, uses that combination. If you feel like looking that up later at lyraclinical.com. However, at home, I may or may not have a little tiny obsession with the Mystique infused C. Maybe just a little obsession. So when you take the biohydrating mineral mask and you mix it with the CBD infused Mystique infused C, you literally get a CBD mask that you can use at home a couple times a week. And with my skin drying out for the seasonal changes, it is a must have. And then ask me what I put on afterwards.
Beauty oil.
Beauty oil. Beauty oil. It's always going to be the beauty oil.
It's like I know you.
Like I'm obsessed.
Now, Monica, I know you use the mineral mask. You use it quite a bit in clinic. What are some of the fun home treatments that you like to use with the mineral mask?
Mineral mask, I like to use it by itself, guess what? But before, I like to give myself a little bit of boost. And then I noticed that we barely talk about eye salt cleanser, and it's amazing cleanser because it gives you this boost right away with like a different refreshing and then salicylic acid for the skin, peptides, and then also calms the skin. I love actually all the eyes, the products from the eyes line, because it's actually treating your skin, but it's not drying your skin. So this is amazing because guess what? Sometimes I know it's said that it shouldn't be used very close to your eyes. Sometimes I use it, nothing happens. So I believe it's not a, it's good for your skin, but of course don't overdo it. Don't remove your makeup with the eye cell cleanser. But first I use eye cell cleanser, then I do mask. I just keep it. I like to use, I like to do massage for my face. So I always massage my face, and it's amazing treatment actually. I mean, the products for to massage the skin. If your skin absorbs the mask very fast, just add a little bit of oil, and then it's going to be like a slight slippery consistency. Then when I remove it, I have to say it. Katie, I just took it from you because we all heard that what you mentioned when you mentioned on Instagram that it was like a biohydra infusion with oil. Oh my God, with beauty oil. Oh my God, it just literally it's amazing combination. And then I started using it, and it makes a huge difference on my skin because my pores look smaller. My skin looks very glowing. It's not like it's heavy on my skin. It actually gives me this like youthful look. I love to use it also for this particular home treatment. I never forget about my Prolite serum because thanks to Prolite serum and, for example, retinol cream, I removed my pigmentation, and then it never came back. Even like I was watching and observing my skin throughout the summer, no brown spots anymore. So this is how I do it with the mask.
Yeah, I definitely, I think all four of us can agree that finishing any home treatment, finishing any home care program in the evening, and just adding just a little bit of that hydro infusion over the top is just really making the skin glow that we absolutely love. It's just baby soft in the morning. We're like loving this. And
Yes,
then finally,
the best technology, water mixes with oil. So this is amazing actually, right?
absolutely. And that's where, where you have that semi-occlusive of the actual, my computer is being slow. When you have that semi-occlusive barrier of the hyaluronic acid with that silver ear mushroom extract, that combination of those two. So it's not just one or the other, but it's that combination that really helps to, still allow some out, but still maintain some in. So
Nice.
finally,
Yay.
oh, I can't say it. But the fabulous highlight starlight that we have is now our amazing and wonderful Pro Brightening Mask that I am absolutely in love with. With that Pro Brightening Mask that we have, key, obviously that word is going to be brightening because that's what Lara is all about. But when we look at that brightening aspect, we are incorporating that oleopeptide 68, which is one of those newer brightening peptides that we're really wanting to make sure that we're targeting that melanin management through the entire process. So not just addressing that tyrosinase inhibitor, that we're just inhibiting that enzymatic activity, but making sure that we're starting a little bit before with that melanin inducing transcription factor, or MITF. Then we're looking towards that tyrosinase inhibition, the excuse me, making sure that we're looking and working and preventing excess melanosome distribution into the keratinocytes, as well as kind of in making sure we're regulating properly so it's not sporadic of that actual melanin that phagocytosis. So we're taking that melanosome into the keratinocyte. We're blocking that actual activity. So those four ways that we're actually addressing that melanin management process. And so that's where this mask works absolutely amazing to make sure that we're doing that every step of the way. So with our Pro Brightening Mask, that incorporation of 3 different types of our vitamin C, one which is the 3-0 ethyl ascorbic acid, a little bit bigger in that, but the fabulousness of it is the fact that it is totally and completely stabilized. It is both water as well as lipid soluble, so it has the ability to penetrate totally and completely through that cell. That's where this mask works beautifully, once again, to really help brighten that skin. With the gentle enzymatic aspect of this mask, that's where it enables you to really play with it, really have some fun versatility with it. So we can use it absolutely by itself, but your clients as a home treatment can apply as a finishing treatment and sleep in it. And personally, that is one of my absolute favorite ways to do it. One of the home treatments that we're promoting right now is starting with our ice refining mask, really just kind of drawing anything that we don't want out, and then taking our pro anti-aging pads, having that exfoliation, and then finally taking that brightening and hydration step. I know that taking our pro brightening mask, if your clients have had some kind of procedure and they're sloughing just a little bit, I mean, not heavily, but just a little bit, about 72 hours after, the pro brightening mask works fabulous as a home treatment for them, and that aspect as well. So you can kind of mix and match and see where your favorite is. But absolutely, one of my favorite home treatments lately is kind of that 3-step process, that detox with the ice refining mask, then using the pro pad, and then finishing with that brightening mask, allowing it to completely absorb, sleep in it in the morning. Fabulousness. So we absolutely love that. What are some now, Monica, what are some of the ways that you found that a little bit more unique that you like to use the pro brightening mask with?
Yeah, actually, I agree with you, because actually I was testing, I was doing the video. So definitely, my skin looked amazing, especially I had to record it a few times. So try it few times. So definitely it doesn't irritate the skin. The skin feels amazing. And I was actually wearing it I recorded it during a day. So I was kind of like wearing it throughout a day, and my skin looked amazing. Definitely in a clinic room, I tested it with Vita Bright. I tested it with pumpkin. With Pumpkin Plus, amazing results. My clients were super excited. They called me next day saying like, oh my God, my skin is glowing, my skin looks beautiful. And so definitely I would highly recommend this mask in a treatment room. Probably I will not be super unique, because definitely the Pro Pads so far with the Pro Pads is amazing, especially when you do this treatment at night. You
Yes.
don't have to apply any other cream. But I have to admit that the main quote of a Libra clinical company is "Be bright, be beautiful." So all the products are going to be like brightening, hydrating. So anything you're gonna use with this mask will be good. My favorite so far will be it's either enzyme cleanser that I clean my face with, or salicylic. It depends on my cycle. It depends how my skin feels. So I just alternate the cleansers. Then I like to exfoliate, because when we think of the skin routine, is like cleanse, exfoliate, hydrate, restore, repair, and protect, right? So in my opinion, like the clients should listen to the esthetician, and then the esthetician knows the best what to recommend specifically for this particular client. I like to use like I said, the cleansers, then the exfoliate, of course, the polisher, and a mask if I had to use another step. And my favorite three as well, three serums will be Prolite Serum, Hydra Infusion, and also Biohydra C. This is I have it all the time. Then others, I just alternate. It depends on how my skin feels, what my mood. And guess what? Today, for example, I cleansed my face with salicylic cleanser. Then I applied polisher. I just applied it. I just left it. Particular is gone, and the Mystica, the cream is on. I have BB cream, nothing else. That's it.
Nice. Now I know, April, isn't your combination, you like to use Mystique polisher with the brightening mask as well?
Yes, I'm like Monica, I'm obsessed with everything with mask tech in it, because it is anti-inflammatory, it is antimicrobial, it's powerful antioxidant, it's brightening and pore refining. So yes, I love to use the polisher first as my at-home exfoliant treatment once or twice a week, and then sleep in the Pro Brightening Mask. I actually will use the Pro Brightening Mask as my overnight repair or cream step. So
yeah, I've done that too.
That's my favorite way to use it. I am so sorry. That's my phone.
Katie, what are some of, I know, what are some of the ways that you like your combo duos? You're a
So I'm
pad
gonna be
lady,
with-
aren't you?
I am. I love those anti-aging pads. Don't let the name fool you guys. They are not just for anti-aging. They are for every skin condition. They're my go-to. I think they were the first product from Lyra that I fell in love with, and I've been obsessed ever since. But I think we can agree that no matter how you layer this mask or kind of use this mask, there really isn't a wrong way, right? Whether it's in the Pro line, so it's going to pair great with your Pro Light serums and your Pro Firmings and even your Pro C4 retinol. And it's also going to pair great with your Mastech line, your Mystique products, and then your bio products as well. So I think there's really no wrong way to pair this mask, whether you're utilizing it in treatment room or at home. One of the ways that we are utilizing it in the treatment room, and I've been getting a lot of really positive feedback from my accounts, is the new Pumpkin Bright protocol, right, guys? So if you need that protocol, we can definitely get that to you. But being National Pumpkin Day, which I think I just saw on Lyra Clinical's Facebook page or Instagram, this is a great protocol using the Pumpkin Plus with that new Pro Brightening Mask. So a new protocol that was launched just not too long ago. Great for season. But like I said, as long as you're using the Pro Brightening Mask, it doesn't matter what you're using it with. Just use it.
There's no wrong way.
There's no wrong way to use
There's no
it.
wrong way.
Well, that's the beauty of the versatility, is the fact that, it can be used for pretty much every skin type. You have the ability to be able to benefit in some way, determining that. And with that, we are going to take some questions. If anybody has any questions, you are more than welcome to type those in, and our panelists can answer those for you. So, look. See, Leah says, obsessed with the Pumpkin Bright treatment. I will tell you that I've also taken our Pumpkin Plus and to make a hybrid. Instead of using a cream, I've used a little bit of the Pro Brightening Mask as that hybrid, and taking the pumpkin with the mask itself to do that hybrid for fall. And that also works beautifully as well. So it works really, really nicely that you can incorporate those different things.
Nice.
In regards to this webinar being recorded, this is actually our live roundtable. So these are not recorded. It's where, we really like to have that live interaction with you, with our panelists, and being able to interact with the actual education team and our invited guests and everything else as well. It looks like, Melissa likes to take and let's see, what are we? Hybriding the Pro Brightening Mask and the Lactic Clear. Now that is just double boosted brightening, kids. I mean, that is just super fun to do. So that's where, how can we say we absolutely love that versatility that we have with Lyra, and being able to mix and match and having those different things. So really excited to be able to look towards that. So let me see if we have any additional questions. I think we're okay. Will the tips and ideas be followed up in an email? I'm sure that we can put something together if people have questions with some of the recipes that we offered.
And just throwing it out there, but the Lyra Clinical Business Development Partners throughout the United States and elsewhere, especially our brand ambassadors, they are amazing resources, because we've literally just hit the tip of the iceberg when it comes to the creativity and the versatility of these products. Contact, get a hold, send a text, carrier pigeon, however you like to communicate with your business development partner, and pick their brains. They are a wealth of knowledge when it comes to coming up with really unique and fun ideas and ways to customize and create very unique mixology recipes. So if you don't already know who your business development partner is, please let us know. We'd love to connect you, because I don't want to speak for anybody else, but I think they're all fabulous. So,
well, the fun thing is, and Leah made a beautiful point, if anyone has not joined our Facebook Pros group. That is also a super fun way that you can actually get comments and suggestions from not just your business development partners, but also other Lyra Clinical pros out there. There is not just Lyra Clinical pros that are even here within the United States, but we're actually acquiring more and more and more international estheticians are joining that group as well.
Called
So that is
Lyra
actually,
Clinical Pro. Lyra
Mhm.
Clinical Pro. It's on Facebook only, Lyra Clinical Pro. So search that, ask to join, answer the questions. Make sure you answer the questions fully so we can approve you into the group, because it is specifically for Lyra Clinical Pros. But of course,
Yes.
we would love to have you.
So, with that in mind, I would just like to say thank you so much for joining us today. If you have any specific questions, you know that you can always reach out to the education department at education@lyraclinical.com. And your business development partners are always there for you, just a phone call, text, or email away. We always absolutely love to have Monica on with us, give us kind of that international flair, as well as that a little bit of a difference, because sometimes they do things a little bit differently across the pond. And with that, we
Thank you for
absolutely
having
love
me
that. For those of you that don't know, this is actually our last roundtable of the year, just due to the holiday season and everything else. This will be our last roundtable, but we will be having those roundtables again after the first of the year. So make sure that you are watching the website, reading all of our newsletters, and reaching out to your business development partners, because in the next coming months that schedule will be released as well. So I hope everyone has an amazing Halloween on Monday, no matter how you are celebrating it. I hope everyone has a wonderful weekend, and I hope everyone takes care. Thank you so much. And from myself, as well as all of our panelists,
Thank you.
thank you so much and have an amazing day.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.